Welcome to Roomnexa Stock Management, a centralized inventory solution designed to help hotels and restaurants manage purchases, stock levels, stock movement, suppliers, and inventory analytics from a single platform. Begin with the stock dashboard to get a complete overview of inventory performance across hotel and restaurant operations. Monitor current inventory value, total purchases, stock in quantities, and stock out activity in real time. Track inventory separately for restaurant and hotel departments while maintaining complete visibility from one dashboard. Analyze stock utilization and compare stock in versus stock out activity to understand consumption patterns. Review daily stock movement trends to identify purchasing behavior and inventory usage over time. Monitor daily stock closing updates and ensure inventory records remain accurate and compliant. Compare hotel and restaurant purchase activity with detailed day-wise purchasing insights. View projected purchases, average spending, and inventory trends. Identify the most frequently purchased products and categories using visual inventory analytics. Track current quantities of available items and monitor inventory availability. Stay informed with low stock alerts and wastage trends before inventory shortages impact operations. Navigate to the inventory section to manage all stock. Purchase records from a centralized view. Quickly search inventory records using filters for date, supplier, stock type, amount, payment status, and invoice details. View complete purchase information, inventory details, payment status, and supplier documentation. Review the department assignment to identify whether inventory was purchased for hotel or restaurant operations. View all raw materials included in the purchase along with quantities, units, pricing, tax information, and total purchase value. Verify purchased quantities and measurement units to ensure inventory records accurately match supplier invoices. Review item pricing and calculated amounts for each inventory line item. View applicable CGST, SGST, and IGST values recorded against the purchase. Check the payment status to determine whether the supplier invoice has been marked as paid, partial, or unpaid. Review payment methods, transaction amounts, and settlement information associated with this purchase. View invoice dates, invoice numbers, and supporting purchase documentation. Review the billing summary, including subtotal, discounts, additional charges, taxes, grand total, paid amount, and outstanding balance. Maintain complete inventory transparency with accurate purchase records, invoice references, and payment history. You can also view, edit, or delete stock. Use the stock in module to record new inventory purchases for hotel and restaurant operations. Choose an existing supplier and assign purchases to either the hotel or restaurant department. Upload supplier invoices and let AI automatically extract invoice details, suppliers, and item information. Add raw materials by selecting products, entering quantities, units, prices, and tax details. Use quick actions to add rows, duplicate entries, apply taxes, and manage bulk inventory updates. Configure payments as paid, partial, or unpaid based on the supplier settlement status. Record payments using cash, card, UPI, bank transfer, check, payment link, or company settlement. Review subtotal, discounts, taxes, additional charges, grand total, and outstanding balances before saving. Attach invoice documents and maintain a complete purchase record for future reference. Once all details are verified, save the stock entry and update inventory instantly. Manage stock consumption, transfers, and inventory adjustments from a single stock dashboard. Select the required movement date to record inventory activity accurately. Search and filter inventory items to quickly locate products for stock operations. Record stock consumption by issuing inventory to hotel or restaurant departments. Transfer inventory between hotel and restaurant stock pools while maintaining accurate stock balances. Make stock adjustments whenever physical inventory differs from recorded quantities. Use quantity controls to increase or decrease stock movement values with precision. Add reasons and notes to maintain complete traceability for every inventory transaction. Assign stock activity to the appropriate department for accurate inventory accounting. Open the stock ledger to review complete inventory history for any product. Track stock additions, consumption, transfers, adjustments, and closing balances through a detailed timeline. Every stock transaction is recorded automatically, providing complete inventory transparency and accountability. Navigate to the Suppliers module to manage all inventory vendors and procurement partners from a centralized location. View supplier records including supplier name, type, contact information, GST details, FSAI license information, and current status. Use search and filtering tools to quickly locate suppliers based on name, email address, phone number, supplier type, or status. Click Add Supplier to create a new supplier profile for inventory procurement and vendor management. Enter supplier name, mobile number, email address, location details, and business address to create a complete supplier record. Store GST registration numbers and FSI license information for compliance, procurement tracking, and documentation purposes. Classify suppliers as purchase, sell, or both, depending on the services they provide. Enable or disable supplier profiles using status controls while preserving supplier history and records. Once all information has been verified, save the supplier profile to make it available throughout inventory operations. Open supplier records to review contact information, business details, compliance documents, supplier type, and operational status. Update supplier information whenever business details change, ensuring procurement records remain accurate. Navigate to products and items to manage all raw materials, ingredients, consumables, and inventory products used by the property. Review all inventory items with category information, units, stock thresholds, reorder levels, current quantity, and pricing details. Quickly locate inventory items using search and category-based filtering options. Click Add Raw Material to create a new inventory item for stock tracking and procurement. Enter the raw material name, assign a category, and configure an SKU for inventory identification. Select the appropriate measurement unit such as kilograms, liters, grams, pieces, or other supported inventory units. Define the minimum stock threshold to trigger low inventory alerts before shortages occur. Configure reorder levels to automatically support inventory replenishment planning. Control inventory availability, marking products as active or inactive whenever required. Save the item to add it to the inventory catalog and make it available across stock operations. Open any inventory item to review its complete configuration, stock thresholds, category settings, and operational status. Access inventory reports to analyze inventory performance, stock activity, valuation, and operational trends. View inventory records with department information, stock quantities, valuation metrics, reorder levels, and inventory status. Generate reports for today, yesterday, last 7 days, last 30 days, this month, last month, or custom. Export inventory reports in PDF, Excel, or CSV format, or print them directly for operational and audit requirements. Choose from multiple report types include stock summary, current stock movement, consumption, adjustment, transfer, low stock report, and more. Select View to access the stock ledger and review complete inventory history for a specific item. Review opening stock additions, issued quantities, transfers, adjustments, and closing balances from a consolidated monthly summary. Follow a chronological timeline of every inventory transaction, including purchases, consumption, adjustments, and transfers. Optimize inventory, reduce wastage, and improve procurement efficiency. Thanks for watching. We hope this tutorial helped you get started smoothly. If you need any help, have questions, or want more details, our support team is here for you.